Hello everyone, how are we doing today? We are back for some more Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Picking up where we left off last time with episode 113. Doctor's in hell. Well, he's in Tartarus. Specifically, I have no fucking idea where this is going to go. So let's just jump right into it, I guess. Oh, a bit choppy. My PC has been crying a little bit recently. I put it through the ringer recently. Here they come! Pick up the hammer. A robot? What? Those are really cool. Like, the observers are sick, I can't lie. Episode 113, Chapter 22, 3 Promises, Part 6. We still don't know what that third promise is. Why are you looking at me like that? Didn't anything come to mind when you saw me? What do you mean? Oh, you're scared of me, aren't you? I'm worried I might try to get revenge on you. Right. He's much more of a psychopath than Jungkook in the novel. Of course I'm scared. Look how the look in his eyes changes on a dime like that. Well, there's no need for that since both of us are dead now. And I've changed a lot since I got here. I've done a lot of self-reflection, too. Yeah, as if. You confirm that Namu Kim is telling the truth. What? It's true! Why wouldn't you believe me? I'm doing my best to atone for the things I've done. I'm even grateful that you killed me. I mean, why? They feed you on time, give you a roof over your head, don't send you to school, and my parents aren't here to nag at me. It's a little hot, but this place is the best, and I get to build miniature robots when I'm bored. He thinks the Titan soldiers are robots. He's playing with the metal ore of the underworld. It's all thanks to you. I'm telling you the truth, really. I'm really grateful. He has a few screws loose. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you needed much thought to realize that, given how he was when you first met him. You know? Man's batshit insane. Character, Namu Kim has taken a liking toward you. He definitely does. This is an announcement to all the slaves on the first floor! I don't even know. I'm gonna assume OBS picked that up. We will be conducting a random inspection. They're always pulling that bullshit. They inspect us all the time because they've got nothing better to do. An intruder has entered the underworld. It was reported that a living spirit has crossed the Acheron. If the Great Death finds out about this, terrible things will happen to you as well. The inspection is to find the vile intruder among us. This is just a formality, so don't be anxious and remain where you are. Damn it, things are progressing faster than I thought. What a bunch of idiots. Even if a living person came here, why would they come to Tartarus of all places? There's no escaping here. Right? Hey, mister. What? Yeah? I was just wondering. Were they talking about you just now? They were. Oh, shit! Gosh, you really are the master of manipulation. How could you pretend to be dead all this time? Isn't there any place I can hide here? As if. Where can you hide in a damn prison? Why don't you go in that robot over there if you're that desperate? Is it even finished? Not yet. They say there's a problem with its core or something. If it had been completed, I would have ridden that thing to defeat Cerberus and head straight for the Hades' palace. Are you really gonna hide in that thing? No. The thing is nearly a living organism, so I might end up being digested if I get inside it. Good, you'll die right away if you go in there. I thought you turned over a new leaf. Only for people who are dead. It was nice seeing you, but too bad. You'll die soon, so be nice to you then. Damn it. Jungkook almost visited the underworld near the end of the novel. What did he do then? Your memory of the novel has been elaborated due to your attribute. Go tell the king of the underworld that I'll be taking Pluto, the Titan soldier. Tell everyone to get lost unless they want to die. That psychopath. He challenged the judges of Hades head on. Not my problem anymore. That's only possible because Jungkook is a regressor. I don't have that much power, and I'm not even a regressor. Shit. Wait. Hold on. Why can't I do what Jungkook did? Why can't I get caught by the judges? Because I'll become a citizen of the underworld by failing the hidden scenario. Because the judges might try to obliterate me, for Hades' sake. Who are you? Me? I'm the person you're looking for. It looks like you're about to obliterate me into non-existence, but I suggest you think again. If you kill me now, you'll end up losing in Gigantomachia for sure. Go tell the father of the rich knight that I know of a way to complete that Titan soldier. Cold! I can feel it seeping through my body! Bones. In scenario, a stroll through the underworld. I'm not gonna lie, the art has gotten so insane. Like, that shot of Dux's, like, internals freezing, and, like, the observers, like, the judges, like, actually is what they are. They're so unbelievably cool. Like, they are so fucking cool. He's gonna have to do a bit more convincing, though, I think. Someone tells me they aren't gonna buy him just saying he knows how to finish it. Like that, at least. Oh, look, it's Cerberus, isn't he? Just a little good boy. Isn't he such a good boy? I imagine that one of the heads is just like a regular ass dog and the other two are like serious. You know, like the meme of the dragon with the 3 heads. Have fun in hell, Namwoon. The hidden scenario has been updated. Episode 114, Chapter 22, 3 Promises, Part 7. I guess he won't need to do any more convincing, they were just fucking with him. You'll get lost if you're not careful. Is that Beacon? Ah, hey, are you there? Yes, I'm on my way. I know you're there. Yes, sir, I'm here. It's not Bishong. Are you a new Dokubi? Hello, sir. I'm Yongi, low-grade Dokubi. Bihong is off tending to business at the administration, so I'm here to fill in. Well, aren't you doing Well, are you gonna do your job? I'm sorry, sir? The scenario has been updated. Why aren't you keeping me updated? Oh, that's... Sir, how do I update a scenario? What kind of Dokubi asks an incarnation that? Well, Bijong told me to ask you if I'd come across anything I don't know. Just what has Bijong gotten me into? Hold on, sir. I'll ask another Dokubi and what? I'm sorry to ask you, but could I display your message backlog? This is my first time working a dispatch job. God of Alcohol and Ecstasy is overjoyed by your suffering. Constellation Prison the Golden Headband is excited by your adventure. Constellation Demonic Judge of Fire is praying that you may Go back to your comrade safely is what I imagine that says. Constellation Secret Party is curious to find out how you will escape. You've been gifted 12,000 coins. 12,000 coins just for showing them Hades' palace? Well, if you think about it, basically broadcasting private property where cameras aren't allowed. We're here! Oh, he's gotten his shit back. Interesting. Oh? Interesting. It's been a while since someone set foot in here alive. And you've brought some unwanted guests with you. A banquet hall? Can't see because it's too dark. This is when Hayes is... Oh, that was a woman? Well...
Interesting. It's been a while since someone set foot in here alive. And you brought some unwanted guests with you.
And a woman is speaking to me. From where the lady of the house is supposed to be seated, so... Persephone.
Today is going to be a special day.
It's an honor, Queen of the Darkest Spring. Queen of the Darkest Spring. She is the wife of Hades and Queen of the Underworld. Persephone. Persophone!
You know my nickname. You have great manners for an incarnation.
I'm flattered.
What's more interesting is, you don't seem to be shaken despite hearing my true voice.
Interesting, so I wonder how she actually sounds. Come to think of it, I don't feel anything. Persephone is a constellation that is at least above the rank of a fable. And to think that just a few days ago I had trouble hearing Yusin Kim's voice. I've never seen any skill that was activated in full force. The fourth wall. Maybe it's because I'm meeting a being on a whole other level. My subconscious is perceiving the experience as unreal.
Sit, Dr. Kim.
May I ask you a question, if you don't mind?
Go on.
Is that your true form?
Of course not. This is my symbolic form. Mere humans such as yourself would not be able to withstand my true form.
I wonder if ORV would actually enable him to. Such an awful habit.
Perhaps you're not into older women?
That's not the problem. She's assumed the form. Oh! Of the old lady I couldn't save in the first scenario.
If I'm making you uncomfortable, I can assume a different form.
One more befitting of the Queen of the Underworld. Oh shit me. Okay. Okay, nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Gonna drink some water. I wonder if they're going to talk about Persephone's mythos here as to how she ended up married to Hades. I wonder if it'll be important in Doctor's discussion with her. Anyway, as soon as the episode is fully loaded, we will run at it full speed, I suppose. No idea how long it's going to take. Oh, fuck it, let's just go. Episode 115, Chapter 22, 3 Promises, Part 8. It looks paler than normal, but again, that makes a lot of sense. The old lady is fine. Did she turn to Sangha? Why did she have to turn to Sangha wearing that?
Since we don't have much time, let's get right down to business.
About the king of the underworld? Damn it. I guess he's not changing back.
The king is displeased with your sudden visit, so I think it'd be better if you just talk to me today.
Well, there's no way... Well, there's no way one of the major 3 gods of Olympus would talk to some incarnation. I guess this will have to do.
Deonsis told me the gist of it, but it wouldn't hurt to hear what you want in your own words.
I want to retrieve someone's soul. I don't know if you've heard, but I am ready to make a deal.
A soul. This reminds me of the past.
Oh, that steak looks good.
Souls don't exist in this world.
That would make Plato and Aristotle turn in their graves. I'm gonna God say something like that.
Those two wouldn't be in their graves as they became constellations.
I'm not here to exchange jokes.
Neither am I. Incarnation Dr. Kim. There's no such thing as a soul. That is just an illusion created by man who so desperately wants to believe in their continued existence.
Then what were the people in Tartarus? And what about the people of the underworld? Are they not souls?
They are like this.
Just meat.
This is premium beef. Why don't you try some?
No.
Are you going to decline my offer?
Yes. I'm sorry, but I must. Yeah, so her mythos is actually coming up. Yeah, okay. Okay, I like this. Because the way Persephone got kind of forced into marrying Hades, not really, but kind of, is that she ate pomegranate from the underworld, and as such she had to return to the underworld every so often. It was once a year, and since she is Demeter, the goddess of seasons, daughter, the reason winter occurs is because that's when Persephone goes to the underworld and Demeter's pissed off. That's her myth, and so if Doctor eats this, he'll be bound to the underworld. I'm sure it's delicious. Toisard describes how delicious it is over 12 pages. That's a lot of detail. But at the very end, till his current round ended, Jun-hyuk had regretted having eaten the food. Whoever eats the food of the underworld can never go back to the world of the living.
Life in the underworld isn't as bad as you think. You can visit the living realm freely as long as you have the permission of the king. It would be like being in a private military.
By the time I served in the military, it was the worst I could ever ask for.
Really? But the men in your country always say. Maybe I should have just stayed in the army. So I thought it wasn't a big deal. I must have been mistaken.
As a goddess of a foreign country knows so much about Korean men.
You'd be treated better than you could ever imagine.
The executive officer who wanted me to become a sergeant said something like that too.
I bet he didn't offer you a steak, did he? For example, that steak you have before you will immediately make you a sword master.
What? Ah. But you can only become a sword master of years and years of arduous training in the other dimension.
And that pasta will make you an archmage who can reign over the continents.
Nah, she's chatting shit, right? She's got to be chatting shit. There's no way she's telling the truth.
The soup? It will make you a triple S grade hunter. Are you still not going to eat them?
If I take a bite of the steak, I'll become even more powerful than Jun-hyuk in an instant. Oh? I cannot be weak. I must master the sword. I will work harder and harder to become stronger. Oh, who is that?
I did it! I've done it!
This is...
Yes, this little piece of meat is what humans believe to be their soul.
It must be the memories of someone who used to be a sword master.
Memories? No. To be precise, it's their story. It's the dish that the constellations love the most.
Those who devour stories and are story fanatics. This is the true nature of the beings you call constellations. That was a black text box, but it seemed like it was being said to Doctor, not an internal thought of Doctor's. Interesting.
Death is like an ending to a story. Just as slaughtered cow cannot be revived, dead people cannot come back to life. Because their story is ended.
But I know there are exceptions.
It's all lies. There are no exceptions.
Can you swear on the sticks? The Greek gods swear on the sticks when they make a vow. Even Zeus is not exempt from this rule.
The soul you refer to is just a miserable pile of stories.
Yes, and that pile of stories is what I want.
Whoever looks back in the underworld is bound to regret it. You need to learn to cope with something that's already passed by.
So she's gonna keep denying it. My queen, time doesn't just move forward. I thought you'd know that. Oh. Oh, fuck. Look. I can feel a chill running all the way through my soul. How can she deny the existence of souls when I can feel it?
This is fun. You really are a singularity, as the children of Olympus told me.
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Her smile has changed. Again, I'm dying now if I make the slightest mistake. That's all I know. I'm gonna drink that in a little bit more. Oh yeah. Right, anyway. That's not all I know. I've seen the Titan soldiers that are being built in Tartarus. If you agree to make a deal with me, I could have them built much.
I'm not interested. It's true that Gigantomachia is important, but we'll have no problem completing the Titan soldiers in time.
Damn it, I thought this would definitely work.
But there is one thing I want. If you tell me how you know all of that.
I can't do that. To be honest, I don't even think I can explain it properly.
Just as I thought. Is...
No. Constellation, Prison of the Golden Headband, cannot believe what they are hearing. Constellation, upon a judge of fire, is surprised. Constellation, Scribe of Heaven, criticizes the Queen's indiscretion. Constellation, Secret Plotter, is beginning to ponder.
Why don't you be quiet since you're all guests here?
What? What did I just hear? What did you just say?
Oh, it's nothing.
Though I can't pronounce it. What she just said was filtered to me. All of the information that is pertinent to an unknown scenario is filtered. But that doesn't apply to those who already have that information. What is going on? There's still information I don't know. When I've read Toussaint in its entirety. Oh my fucking god. That might be one of the wildest reveals. What the fuck? Well, I mean, it makes a lot of sense though. Because you, Darkja, by your presence and the things you're doing are drastically changing the events of the world. You know, people are going to be different. They're going to make different decisions. There are people that are alive that weren't alive before. You've changed the world and the story around you. So of course there will be things that you won't know. Holy shit, man. Oh, I went on for a second there because I had an email that's kind of important pop through. Let me go read that real quick while I wait for this. It literally just loaded. Fuck's sake. this is kind of an important email. I probably, depending on how this one takes me to write, I might cut it out. But yeah, that'll take me a bit longer than I'm willing to spend right now to sort out, because I'm going to have to go dig through some stuff. Forget that. Right. Let's just carry on. Yep. As we just read. Episode 116, Chapter 22. 3 Promises, Part 9. Or maybe it's...
I'm sorry to say, but my hospitality ends here. The underworld has no reason to make a deal with you. We have other means of obtaining the information you have. I've been holding myself back, but you look rather appetizing.
What about the consequences? You'll have to deal with hearing. You'll have to deal with from harming an incarnation if it's partaking in a scenario. Like my headphones got tangled.
Gosh, you really must not know what you're up against. Do you really think I wouldn't be able to handle the aftermath of breaking something like the rule of plausibility?
And the constellations who are watching me won't let you do that.
And what makes you think that the king of the underworld would fear such insignificant beings?
Constellation Prisoner Golden Headman firmly grabs his staff in a taunting motion. Constellation Demonic Judge of Fire unleashes their mighty sword with a cold gaze. Constellation Secretive Plotter is egging everyone on, excitedly.
I see. So you want to taste the might of the underworld?
Oh, fuck. Crap. I'm gonna get caught in the middle of something, in the middle if I don't do something. You just said you like stories. Then how about this for a deal? Constellation Secretive Plotter is listening carefully to what you're about to say. If you help me, I'll show you the most entertaining story in the world. A story to make that steak you had look like junk food in comparison.
Are you saying that you'll let me eat you?
Well, with a palate like yours, I don't think you need another meal just yet. And I'm not sure you're full right now. And I'm sure you're full right now, too.
So you're gonna get what you want without even letting me sample the delicacy?
I'll let you. But if you devour me now, you will live out the rest of your life in regret. And the realization that you might have had the chance to dine on an even finer delicacy if you had held yourself back then.
And how are you so sure about that?
I can oppose the beings beyond the limits of time without a supporting constellation. I've defeated the returnees without the help of the gods of the other dimensions, and I've also stopped the catastrophes that descended upon our world. And all of this happened over just 5 scenarios. And even now, I'm here in the underworld, as a living spirit, speaking to you. Are you sure you aren't interested in seeing what I might accomplish in the future?
You sure have a way with words. But I don't see how this is a deal.
Well, you can call it a courtship.
What?
Because I'm serious right now. I can create a story for you that, unlike any of those ones you know. A story to keep you on your toes at all times. I was wrong to think I could strike a deal with a constellation. What constellation in their right mind would agree to something like that but the lowly incarnation? So, the only choice I have is to bluff my way out of it.
I don't know.
A bluff that has a bit of sincerity, at least.
You men are all the same.
Oh? And this courtship is to win over the father of the rich knight, not you.
How amusing. I will give you labor to do. You promised me an entertaining story. If you do just that, I will find you the soul you're here for.
A new hint scenario has been activated. Labor. Come to think of it, Hercules carried out the 12 labors.
Your labor will be bringing me the severed head of a serpent.
A serpent? Do you mean the serpent with many heads? The tier 2 monster Hydra?
I'm not talking about Hydra. People will say that you're imitating what Hercules did if you do that. The serpent you must kill is elsewhere.
But I cannot go too far since I'm in the middle of a scenario.
Don't worry. You'll find the serpent at your destination.
What is it? So this is how she keeps tabs on us. Is that the stage of the 6th scenario? Wait, what's that?
Hey old man, chop down some trees and make a shelter for us. You get that kind of thing, aren't you?
I'm a real estate. Oh, it's Pildu. I'm in real estate, not property development, you punk.
Let's go, it's so young!
Pildu and Soo-young? What's going on? But the 6th scenario couldn't have started yet?
So, what do you say? It may be difficult, but anything less would not be deserved to be called a labor.
I see. That serpent that Persophone wants is... I'll do it.
Clear the table. These taste so bland.
Oh. Persophone, why did you do that?
Oh my. If it isn't my introvert darling husband.
I asked you a question.
This is what you wanted, Hades.
I never asked for this.
You rarely show any interest in incarnations, but him? I thought you took a liking to him. Was I mistaken?
What made you think that?
Because you didn't kill him the moment he set foot in the underworld. You always envied Zeus, who had Hercules. So I took the initiative to get you what you wanted. I must say I'm rather surprised. There were constellations out there with powers that surpassed mine. And to think that they're all chasing after a mere incarnation.
The omen of the later days is imminent.
Will the later days really come?
Probably.
But you will remain by my side even when it does, right? I can't wait to see what story that child will show me.
Right. How many have we done? We've done 4. I guess we'll keep going. We'll keep going a bit longer. I think we'll do 5, and then we'll do it. And that's where we'll end it. Give it a minute to load. Sorry, I'm taking so long. I decided to finish that email I was typing. Right. It is mildly important and annoying the fact that I have to go through it, but whatever. Anyway. Yes, Persephone, you said this last time. Follow that path! It's probably best you keep looking for what's ahead. What do you mean? I mean, it's the underworld, you shouldn't look back. Everyone knows that. It's common sense. In the legend of Orpheus, he was told not to look back behind him on his way back to the living realm. It's dark. I just need to keep walking forward. Wonder what happens if I look behind me.
You were afraid of what may be behind you.
Persephone?
That poor child felt the same, but never forget that you must know what lies beyond, what lies behind in order to know what lies ahead.
The judge told me something similar, but I have no idea what that means. Oh, bro, it's backwards, hold on.
It looks like you need a little motivation. Fine, I can't bring her to you since you are still near the entrance to the labyrinth that connects to the different worlds. Mister?
Is this... Yusung of the 41st round? Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Episode 113, Chapter 23, Abandoned World, Part 1. Time flows differently here, where different worlds connect. Many years might have passed for Yusung.
Mister? Can I call you that too?
You're older than me now, are you sure? She must be affected by the memories of the young Yusung. I'm sorry. I can't save you right now.
Don't worry, my story is now...
It hasn't ended. You can't end it here. Not when you've suffered for all those years. I won't let it.
I've only gotten to you through the memories I've had in this world. But why? Why are you being so nice to me? You don't know anything about me. It feels strange. I definitely don't know you. But you make me feel understood when I'm with you. Almost as if I'm in the presence of a god. Save me.
I will. There has to be a back for me to be able to face the front. I think I get what Persephone means. This is what's behind me. And also, what I should be heading towards. Could this be how Jungkook felt? He must have continually traveled back to the past. That's the only way he could move forward.
I managed to bring her here temporarily with my powers. But you must hurry. There isn't much time if you wish to save her. Remember,
Is that the exit?
people are the sum of their stories. And there's no telling how much story she'll have left in her when you find her again.
In scenario, serpent hunting. Category hidden, difficulty S-. Hunt down the target in the area where the 6th main scenario is held. Until the end of the main scenario. It's the time. 80,000 coins and the trust of the Queen of the Dark Spring. Penalty for failure. You'll be banned from entering the underworld. That bodes pretty awfully for if he dies properly. But yes, I think we'll leave that there. That's a nice place to cut it off, I think, in my opinion. And yes, I hope you've all enjoyed. I've been Animosity, you've been you, and I hope to catch you next time for another video. Ta-ta. Bye now.